Many accidents also occur during processing operations. Remind yourself that it is a severe injury due to a machine operation. Please be sure to perform inspections before starting work. It is important to protect yourself to avoid becoming involved in an accident. Always check wire ropes. Check the conditions and angles of the wires. Avoid using this type of wire as it may break. To maintain cleanliness and tidiness increases work efficiency and reduces accidents. Let's arrange the place to work efficiently without injury. These are some examples of accidents that have occurred in machining work. While shouldering small-diameter reinforcing bars, the victim stepped on reinforcing bars lying on a floor. Then the bars rolled, and he fell holding the bars on his shoulder. Reinforcing bars were not tied by a binding wire and easy to roll because of raw materials, straight bars. To prevent such accidents from occurring, please observe these points, such as tying reinforcing bars with binding wire when collecting any raw materials. When the victim bent over and picked up a cut piece that had fallen into a narrow gap, he hit his back against the processing table. To prevent such accidents from occurring, please observe these points, such as keeping your hands out of narrow places. As the worker was bending a workpiece manually using a rebar bending machine, the loose leather gloves he was wearing became caught in the roller because he pressed the workpiece close to the roller, and he ended up injuring his hand. To prevent such accidents from occurring, please observe these points, such as by being sure to place your hands in places where they will not become caught. While he held a bundle of rebars with a crane, the victim was operating a remote control with one hand and holding materials in the other hand when he mistakenly pressed the remote control and his hand became pinched by the materials. To prevent such accidents from occurring, please observe these points, such as taking care not to operate machinery as you are working on another task. After bending large-diameter rebars with two people, the victim tried to lower the bent material and cut his hand with a sharp end edge in the rebar. The work was simple and the machining quantity was large. That made him in the state of inertia. He forgot the sharpness of the rebar and his attention was diminished. In midsummer, the temperature inside the factory was high, and he was tucking up his sleeves. To prevent such accidents from occurring, please observe these points, such as wearing work clothes properly. Please be aware of these points to avoid injuries at factories and processing plants. While working in a site, people often forget that they are working in a dangerous place. People easily get used to their environment. Always keep in mind that you are working cheek by jowl with the danger.